And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roberto Hernandez Stadium for weekend baseball as the USCA Pacers take on their Cross River rivals, the Augusta Jaguars, in Game 1 of a three-game set. I'm Marcus Johnson. Thank you for joining us today. The Pacers coming into today's contest with a 16-23 overall record and a 6-12 mark in the Peach Belt Conference. Augusta not faring much better. They're 9-30 overall with a 5-13 mark in the PBC. Well, getting the start for USCA is going to be Blaine Newman, making his 12th start on the season. The poor guy is still looking for his first win of the year despite putting up some decent numbers. 5.47 ERA in his 11 starts prior. 49 and a third innings pitched with 50 hits, 38 runs, 30 of those were earned, and 78 strikeouts to 25 walks on the season. Well, as we wait to get the top of the first inning underway, let's take a look at the Augusta Jaguars lineup. Leading things off is going to be the shortstop Nolan Turner, followed by catcher Mike Morrison. In the hole, the first baseman Parker Ingram, with left fielder Aiden Kennedy batting in the cleanup spot. Roland Chance, the third baseman, bats fifth, with center fielder Jake Vachon batting sixth right behind him. Designated hitter Rushton Bowles bats seventh, with Zach Kwiatkowski in right field. He bats eighth. And Ty McClintock, the second baseman, rounds out the order in the 9 spot. As for the Pacer defense, again, it's Newman on the mound. Donovan Glisson catching. Over at first base, Hunter Thompson, with second baseman today being J.B. Bell. Tyler Cachado getting the start at shortstop. And over at the hot corner, Capers Molina Rowley. In the outfield, Josh Sharp is in center, Griffin Rose in left, and Jack Hobson in right field. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. We are underway. Well, Turner, the top hitter for Augusta, a .337 average with 9 homers and 35 RBIs. Pitch inside for a ball, 1-1. Earlier this season, these two teams played their annual game at SRP Park. Pacers coming away the winners of that one, 8-7 come from behind win. Changeup finds the zone. It's 1-2. Fouled off into the screen. We'll do it over. Tailed out of the zone, it's 2-2 now. And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball got him. Turner down on strikes for the first out. So bringing up catcher Mike Morrison. Morrison, a .313 hitter on the season with 3 homers and 23 RBIs. Swing and a miss on the fastball, strike 1. The 0-1. Ooh, fastball came in and hit him right on the ribs. Morrison will take first base on the hit by pitch. First baseman Parker Ingram digging in now. Ingram, a .329 average on the season, leads the team with 12 home runs and 44 RBIs. Pitch missed low, and it's 2-0. Down the middle for a strike, 2-1. Check throw over to first base, not going to be in time. Popped him up. Behind the plate, Glisson makes the catch for the second out. So Aiden Kennedy will dig in now with 2 outs and a man on first. Kennedy batting .253 on the season. He's got 3 home runs and 13 RBIs. Tried to hold up his swing. Ball gets away. Oh, Morrison will advance. Oh, pass ball is the call. Now runner in scoring position for the Jaguars. As this pitch misses outside, 1-1. High and outside, 2 balls and a strike. Fouled it off, 2-2. Another swing and a miss. Listen, can't find the ball. Now he'll fire it down to first to finish off the play. Kennedy down on strikes for the third and final out. The Jaguars leave a man stranded. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. Pacers coming to bat, no score. We go to the bottom of the first inning, and Josh Sharp will lead it off for the Pacers, still looking for elusive triple number 11, trying to break the record that he's currently tied for most triples in a single season. Well, facing off against Josh Sharp is going to be Garrett Wright, making his 5th start on the year. Wright, 2-2 record on the season in his 4 starts, a 7.36 ERA in 22 innings pitched, 24 hits, 21 runs, 18 of those earned, and 19 strikeouts to 12 walks. 1-0 count on Sharp to start things off. Missed, it's 2-0. Well, Josh Sharp having himself a career year for the Pacers. He's batting .371 on the year, and in terms of extra base hits, he leads in all but the home run category. He's got 12 doubles, 10 triples, and 6 home runs, with 25 RBIs to go along with a slugging percentage of .702. All right, deals. And this one's lofted over to the left side of foul territory, drifting towards the dugout, and that's going to end up out of play. Wind might have played a little bit of a factor there. The count evened up at 2-2 on Sharp. Ooh, off of the shoe at the plate, at the mound. That's going to roll into center field for a base hit. Well, Garrett Wright managed to have it go off the heel, probably a good bit of padding at least on that part of the cleat. By the way, it's a base hit for Josh Sharp to get things going for the Pacers. Capers Molina-Rolli will dig in. Molina-Rolli, a .328 hitter on the season. He's got 7 home runs and 36 RBIs. And this pitch goes right down the middle for strike 1. Foul back into the screen. Counts 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch from Wright. That's going to be lofted out into right field. Drifting right in front of the warning track and making the catch is Kwiatkowski for the first out. We'll bring up Hunter Thompson. Thompson batting .324 on the seasons, 8 home runs, 47 RBIs. His 47 RBIs lead the Pacers. Runner goes. Pitch is in for a strike. Throw down to second is in time. And for the first time this year, Josh Sharp has been caught stealing. He was a perfect 20 for 20 prior to that. So now nobody on and 2 outs. A 1-1 count on Hunter Thompson. Pitch outside. I'll move the count to 2-1. Sent foul, 2-2. Swing and a miss. And Thompson goes down on strikes for the third and final out. A 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the second. Still no score. So top of the second inning will get underway. Roland Chance will lead it off for the Jaguars. First pitch is down the middle, strike one. Well, Chance, he's batting .221 on the season. He has 7 home runs and 20 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. In for a call, strike 3, right on the outside corner, and Chance goes down looking for the first out. Jake Vachon will dig in now. Jaguars center fielder's batting .256 on the year with 3 home runs and 18 RBIs. First pitch in there for a call strike. Another good-looking pitch gets the call on the lower part of the plate. And count now quickly, 0-2. Check swing, fouled off. The 0-2 pitch is just outside. One with a cutter just missed. Just catches a piece of that one. And Vachon will stay alive with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Chased one outside. And Vachon goes down on strikes. Newman picks up his 3rd strikeout of the day. Russian Bowles will dig in, the designated hitter for the Jaguars. Bowles a .246 hitter. He's got 1 home run and 13 RBIs on the season. First pitch in there, called strike. 3 batters in a row. Newman's managed to deal a first pitch strike. And Newman did not like the pitch call there. Shakes off Glisson. In confusion with the pitch clock operation, home plate umpire did not like how it was being run. In for a call strike, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a low pitch. Wilson fires it down to first, and a 1-2-3 inning as Newman strikes out the side. We're going to the bottom of the second, still no score. So we go to the bottom of the second inning, and Donovan Glisson will lead it off for the Pacers. No score yet between Augusta and USC Aiken. And Glisson's batting .290 on the season. He's got 3 home runs and 22 RBIs. It's down the middle for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Missed upstairs, 1-1. Missed low and inside, 2 balls and a strike. Low and away, and it's a 3-1 count. Chopper to third, and that's going to be foul at the last second. A little bit of a lucky break there for Glisson. He would have most likely been thrown out on the play. Full count, however, on the Pacer catcher. Payoff pitch, fouled off, will do it over. And again, the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. Picked up by McClintock. He fires to first. 1 away. I'll bring up the DH, Brody Yeomans. Yeomans batting .347 on the season. 3 home runs and 16 RBIs. And first pitch in there for a call strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on that a little bit, and it's 0-2. Fastball misses upstairs, 1-2. In for a call strike 3. And Yeomans goes down looking for the second out. I'll bring up Griffin Rowe. This was left fielder batting .278 on the year. He's got 1 home run and 5 RBIs. And this ball bounces in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0 from right. Ooh, up and in, but it's going to get the call. And it's 1-1. Way outside. 2-1. Two-one pitch is a swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Bounces it, and it's a full count. Grounder to second. McClintock scoops it up, fires to first. And that'll do it. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Pacers. We're going into the top of the third. It's still no score. Top of the third inning, and the Pacers and Jaguars still tied at 0. Zach Kwiatkowski leading things off for Augusta here in the top half of the third. As this pitch is in there for a call strike from Newman. .263 average for Kwiatkowski, 2 home runs, 14 RBIs on the year. Swing and a miss. Just took enough off of that to get him to go around early. Popped it up. It's going to be shallow left field. Drifting back into the infield, and Casciato is there to make the catch. The Ty McClintock, the number 9 hitter and second baseman, will dig in for Augusta. 1 out, nobody on. Under the Mendoza line at a 185 average, but he's got 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Swings and misses at the first pitch, strike 1. That's 5 batters in a row that Newman has managed to get a first pitch strike on. Ooh, up and in, and that's going to hit him. Second hit batter by Newman today. I was just about to make a mark about good control, and then, when you hit a batter, that's not the best of control. We'll go back to the top of the order. It's Nolan Turner who struck out his first time up. There's a ground ball to third. Molinaroli to second for 1. The throw to first. Not going to be in time, but they get the lead runner. McClintock is erased on the fielder's choice. So Turner reaches, and now Mike Morrison, who is also hit by a pitch, will step to the plate. Good looking fastball right down the middle, strike one. Check throw over to first base, not going to be in time. Not surprised they're doing that. Turner definitely a threat to steal. Leads the Jaguars in stolen bases with 16 of 19 on the year. This one's going to be grounded to short. Cachado goes to second, and that'll do it. Another good, quick inning for Newman and the Pacers. We go to the bottom of the third. Still no score. The bottom of the third inning, and Jack Hobson will lead it off for the Pacers. No score yet between Augusta and USCA. Hobson, batting .283 on the season, goes after the first pitch, fouls it off for strike one. Well, Hobson leads the squad with 10 home runs, also has 36 RBIs on the year. It's going to be Hobson, Cachado, and Bell due up this half inning for USCA, and as this pitch misses outside, 1-1. Changeup finds the strike zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Hobson goes down on strikes for the first out. That will bring up Tyler Cachado, getting the start at shortstop today. Most of the time he's the second baseman, but Coach Holder changing things up a little bit. .252 average for Cachado, 10 RBIs. Slider finds the strike zone, 0-1. Upstairs, And it's 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. Pitch is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball center field. A Schoen drifting over, and he'll make the catch for the second out. I'll bring the number 9 hitter, J.B. Bell. Bell only making his 9th start on the year. He's batting .167 and has 1 RBI to his name this year. Now, nobody on and 2 out for Bell. And the first pitch from right is fouled off, strike 1. Lined up the middle and into center field for a base hit. 2-out single for Bell will bring us back to the top of the order with Josh Sharp. Sharp singled his first time up, but ended up getting caught stealing. Ball in the dirt. Morrison able to keep that one in front of him. That'll hold Bell at the bag. Not a great sample size on Bell in terms of stolen bases. Only 1 stolen base on 1 attempt this year. Pitch hits the corner for a strike, 1-1. In for a call strike, it's 1-2. Runner goes. Pitch is outside. The throw down to second is not in time. A stolen base for Bell. That puts a runner in scoring position. Sharp sitting with a 2-2 count at the plate. Reaches out and sends that one high into the air into left field. Kennedy is there, and he'll make the catch for the third and final out. The Pacers leave a man stranded. We're going to the fourth. Still no score. we go to the top of the fourth inning. Parker Ingram will lead it off for Augusta. No score yet between the Pacers and Jaguars. Ingram popped out behind the plate his first time up. Pitch from Newman, swing and a miss, strike one. Tails out of the zone, tried to get him to chase. It's 1-1. Popped it up. Left field. And going over, making the catch, will be Griffin Rowe for the first out. Bring up Aiden Kennedy, struck out his first time up. Grounded foul. Finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Just missed outside, almost got him to chase. Kennedy able to lay off. Fouled off. We'll do it over. In for a call, strike three on the curveball. And there's two away. Roland Chance comes to the plate. He struck out looking in his first at-bat. And first pitch outside. First time Newman's thrown a first pitch ball in, it seems like, forever. Low and inside, it's 2-0. Two-0 pitch finds the zone, 2-1. Change up. Gets the call, 2-2. In for a call, strike three, and Chance goes down looking. Another strikeout for Newman, and this one ends the fourth. Going to the home half of the inning. Pacers coming to bat, still scoreless. We'll get right back to baseball as the bottom of the fourth inning gets underway. Capers Molinaroli will lead it off for the Pacers. It's going to be Molinaroli, Thompson, and Glisson due up this half inning for USCA. Both teams still searching for their first run of the day. Swing and a miss, strike one. Well, not too surprising that both pitchers are dealing their best stuff. In fact, Wright and Newman, only a year apart from each other, went to the same high school. As the 0-1 comes in, misses low. And both guys are from Richmond Hill, Georgia. Both went to Richmond Hill High School. Wright's a freshman with Augusta, Newman a sophomore with Aiken. Safe to say they most likely were part of the same pitching staff for a good bit of time. Pitch in there for a call strike, and it's 2-2. And obviously, whenever former teammates face off against each other, bragging rights are definitely in play, and these guys are trying to give their best. Missed outside, and it's a full count. And the 3-2 pitch to Molinaroli. That's going to be high for ball 4. Molinaroli with a leadoff walk. I'll bring up Hunter Thompson, who struck out his first time up. Thompson goes after the first pitch, lines it out into left, and going over and make the catch is Kennedy for the first out. Bring up Donovan Glisson, the catcher. He grounded out to second his first time up. Pitch on the outside corner for a call strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch high and outside. With the count to 1-2. Fouled off out of play. We'll do it over. And the 1-2 pitch. Sent on out into the gap in center field. That one's going to carry to the wall for extra bases. They are going to wave Molinaroli around third. The throw comes into the cutoff man. It's going to be an RBI triple for Donovan Glisson, and the Pacers strike first. It's 1-0. Donovan Glisson finally breaks up the scoreless tie here in the fourth. And now Brody Yeomans will dig in with a runner 90 feet from home and only one out. Yeomans struck out looking in his first at-bat. Boy, the wind played a big factor in that as the ball tailed away from the center fielder. Both right and center field played with a huge gap today, letting the ball just land into no man's land to give Glisson plenty of time to hustle down to third. After a little meeting at the mound, as Morrison just wanted to have a chat with Wright, settle him down after giving up the triple. Yeoman's ready. And this first pitch is high for ball one. Swing and a miss. Changeup fooled him. And it's 1-1. Ripped foul. And it's 1-2. Pitch upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Yeomans. Ooh, dangerous pitch to lay off of. Yeomans getting a very lucky call there as the count is full. And the payoff pitch from Wright. Up and in, ball 4. And Yeomans will take the walk to put runners on the corners for USC Aiken. I'll bring up Griffin Rowe, 0 for 1 today with a ground out to second in his first at-bat. As I just said, Pacers with runners on the corners with 1 out. First pitch missed just a bit high, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Check throw over to first base, not going to be in time. Yeoman's 4 for 5 in stolen bases, although I wouldn't be surprised if they do try to send him. Pitch 1 and 2. Pitch upstairs. The count now 2 and 2. Lined out into right field, and coming in and making the catch is Kwiatkowski. Throw coming into the plate, not going to be in time. Glisson scores. A sacrifice fly for Griffin Rowe. And the Pacer lead is now 2-0. Jack Hobson will step to the plate with a man on first and 2 outs. Now a 2-0 lead for the Pacers as the runner takes off. Pitch is low and inside for a ball. Throw down to second is not going to be in time. Yeomans picks up the stolen base to put another runner in scoring position for the Pacers. The 1-0 pitch. Low and inside, 2-0. And we're going to get a visit to the mound here. As Jaguars just want to settle down Garrett Wright. They don't have anybody in the bullpen right now, so this is just a settle down sesh. The meeting will come to a close. 2-0 count on Hobson. And Hobson 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Runner on second, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Sends this one out into center field. This one's going to carry. This one's going to go to the wall. It's going to be at least a double. And it is going to be an RBI double for Jack Hobson as he stands up at second base to make it a 3-0 game.
Up the bat is shortstop number 2, Tyler Cachado.
Brody Yeoman scores on the RBI double from Hobson. Tyler Cachado will come to the plate now. Runner on second now with a 3-0 lead and 2 outs. Cachado foul tips the first ball. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That's going to miss upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1. Another fly ball into center field. This one will not carry, however, it will be caught by Vachon for the third and final out. But the Pacers offense finally strikes as they lead it 3-0 going into the top of the 5th inning. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Pacers lead 3-0 over Augusta. Jake Vachon will lead it off for the Jaguars. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. We'll see how Blaine Newman pitches after having a bit of a break there in that top of the 4th inning, as this one is ripped out into right field. And Augusta has their first hit of the day.
Batting next is number 27, Rushton Bowles.
Rushton Bowles digging in. He's also a strikeout victim, 0 for 1. Shows bunt, pulls it back as the pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Check throw over to first base, not going to be in time. Vachon, the threat to go. 9 stolen bases on 11 attempts on the year. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bunted, foul. And it's 1-2. Curveball just missed. Almost curved back across the plate, but it just stayed outside. Here's the 2-2, and this one is going to be a diving stop by Cachado. He's going to try for the out at second. No good. Ball's going to roll all the way to the fence. That's going to push every runner up an extra bag.
Up to bat is number 24, Zach Kwiatkowski.
So now the Jaguars have runners in scoring position. Zach Kwiatkowski at the plate. 0-1 count. And he's going to ground this to third. Molinaroli with a great tag. Capers Molinaroli making the play over there at third to get the lead runner. Huge defensive play by the Pacers. Oh, now runners at first and second with 1 out. Ty McClintock at the plate. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, strike 1. Pitch low, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, checked his swing. They're going to see if he went around, and they're going to say he held up. So count now 2-1. 2-1 pitch is going to be a high fly ball into center field. Sharp drifting back, and he will make the catch. That's going to hold the runners, and that just makes Molinaroli's play at third that more impressive, as that would have easily been a sacrifice fly to make it a 3-1 game. So the runners hold up. And we go back to the top of the order now with Nolan Turner. 0 for 2. He's reached on a fielder's choice and struck out. Fouled back into the screen, strike one. Swing and a miss. Went chasing a pitch way out and low. I count 0-2. Ground ball to third. Molinaroli has it, and he'll step on the bag to put a close to the top of the fifth inning. Newman works his way out of trouble, thanks in no small part to the great defense by Capers Molinaroli at the hot corner. Going to the bottom of the fifth, still 3-0 Pacers. And we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Pacers lead the Jaguars 3-0. J.B. Bell will lead it off for USC Aiken in the home half of the fifth. Singled and stole the base his first time up. First pitch will find the zone, strike one. High fly ball into shallow right field. And that one will be caught by Kwiatkowski for the first out. That's at the top of the order. It'll be Josh Sharp. Sharp 1 for 2 today with a single. First pitch to Sharp is high. Ball one. The 1-0, high and outside. It's 2-0. Just brushes the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Sharp sends this one high into the air into right field. Kwiatkowski is there, and he'll make the catch for the second out. Let's Capers Molina Rowley. Drew a walk to lead things off in the fourth inning and came home to score on the RBI triple from Donovan Glisson for the first run of the game. First pitch right there for a call strike. Ooh, right off of Wright's leg. It's going to dribble to second. Here's the throw, and it's going to be in time. It's a 1-4-3 ground out to close out the inning, and Wright definitely feeling that one. I think he might be done for the day. We go to the top of the sixth inning. Blaine Newman out there trying to get through another inning of work. He's already in position to get the win if they can Pacers can hold their 3-0 lead. Leading things off for Augusta is going to be Mike Morrison, the catcher. He's 0 for 1. He's reached on a fielder's choice and been hit by a pitch today. First pitch right down the middle, strike one. Oh, 1. Goes with the changeup, gets the call, 0-2. Fastball fouled off. We'll do it over. Another foul ball. Morrison just reaching out to catch a piece of that one to stay alive. Ground ball to third, and that's going to end up foul. Lucky break there for the Pacers. That would have gone to the corner for extra bases had that stayed fair. Ground ball to first. Thompson has it, and he'll take it himself for the first out. Bring up first baseman Parker Ingram. Ingram 0 for 2 today. Change up in there for a call strike. Swing and a miss. He chased one out of the zone, and it's 0-2. Checked his swing. Did he go around? They're going to say he did. Listen, we'll just apply the tag, and just like that, there are 2 away.
Coming up to bat is number 23, Aiden Kennedy.
Aiden Kennedy will come to the plate now. 2 outs, nobody on. Kennedy 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Pitch is low. 1 out. Just missed low with a fastball. It's 2-0. Another fastball. This one's fouled off out of play. 2-1. Went golfing after that one. Pitched low and inside, and the count evens up at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Line right at Hunter Thompson, who just had to put his glove up to protect his face. Ends up getting the catch to end the inning. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 3-0 Pacers. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and some good news for the Augusta fans. Garrett Wright is back out there to pitch, so the ball he took off the foot just stung a little bit. But after maybe an ice pack and a little massage, he's good to go. Well, Hunter Thompson will lead it off for the Pacers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-0 lead for USCA as this first pitch is in there for strike 1. Thompson 0 for 2 on the day as he grounds this one to first. And grabbed by Ingram, and he'll flip it to Wright, who covers the bag in time for the first out. Bring up Donovan Glisson.
Batting next is the catcher, Donovan Glisson.
Glisson 1 for 2 today with an RBI triple, his last time up, and a run scored. First pitch in there, strike 1. Augusta with some moderate action in their bullpen right now. Nothing too hurried. 0-1 is fouled off. It's 0-2. Pacers, on the other hand, they have got some guys out there, but none of them look to be in a hurry to start throwing, so likely we'll see Newman come out for the 7th. Nothing else, just to get a couple batters in. Changeup fouled off. We'll do it over. Missed upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the Pacer catcher. And the 1-2. Lined into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Second hit of the day for Donovan Glisson. And that'll bring up Brody Yeomans. Yeomans 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Also a stolen base on the day and a run scored. Slider missed low and away. 1-0. Check throw over to first base. Not going to be in time. Glisson back safely. Four stolen bases on the season for the catcher Glisson, as this pitch misses inside for a ball. The 2-0. Missed high and outside, 3-0. Missed inside, ball 4. Yeomans walks on 4 pitches. I'll put runners on first and second for the Pacers with 1 out. Griffin Rowe will dig in. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Hit a sacrifice fly, which drove in Glisson back in the 4th inning. Bases with 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch outside, ball 1. Now Augusta with some real action in their bullpen. Show a bunt pulled back. They're going to call it a strike. 1-1. Checked his swing, could not hold up. And it's 1-2 now on Rowe. Runners go. Swing and a miss. Throw down to third is going to be in time. The tag is applied. A strike him out, throw him out ends the 6th innings. The Pacers unable to bring home anybody after getting 2 on. But we go to the 7th. It's still 3-0 USC Aiken. Well, into the top of the 7th inning we go. Pacers leading Augusta 3-0.
Bat is number 4,
Roland Chance will lead it off for the visiting squad here in the top half of the 7th inning. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, both of them looking, as Blaine Newman will try to work through a 7th inning of his start. And the first pitch just misses outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Outside again, 2-0. Drops into the zone with a changeup, 2-1. Fly ball out into left field. This one's carrying. This one's going to go to the wall for extra bases. Chance hustles into second base as the ball comes in. A leadoff double for the Jaguars' third baseman. Only the second hit that Augusta has managed this game. Jake Fauchon will come to the plate now with a man on second and nobody out. 1 for 2 today with a single. Broke up the no-hitter back in the 5th. And Pacers want to have a chat with Newman on the mound. This will give their bullpen time to warm up a little bit, but it's also just to try to settle him down. Newman has pitched in a great game so far. The meeting comes to a close. Pacers do have some action in their bullpen now, but they're going to stick with Newman. Runner on second with nobody out and Vachon at the plate. First pitch right on the corner, called strike, 0-1. Curveball finds the zone, it's 0-2. Goes to the fastball. Vachon just catches a piece of it to stay alive. In on the hands, and it's fouled off. We'll do it over. Again, the 0-2 is going to miss outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing. Did he go around? No, he did not. The count evens up at 2-2 on Vachon. And a ground ball to first. Thompson, nice little scoop there. Will step on the bag for the first out. Chance advances to third on the play.
Batting next, number 27, Rushton Bowles.
Rushton Bowles will come to the plate now with a man on third, 1 out. Bowles reached on a fielder's choice and advanced to second on a bad throw his last at bat. And pitch is low. Glisson keeps that in front of him, though. That'll hold the runner. The 1-0. Missed outside with a fastball, 2-0. Just catches the corner, gets the call, 2-1. High fly ball out into right field. This should get a run in. Hobson charges in, makes the catch. Throw comes in. That's going to be up the line, however. So it's a sacrifice fly for Bulls, and Augusta is on the board. It's 3-1.
Batting next is number 24, Zach Kwiatkowski.
Zach Kwiatkowski will dig in. He's 0 for 2. He's also reached down the fielder's choice. Nobody on and 2 outs here in the top of the 7th of a now 3-1 ball game. First pitch low, ball 1. Pitch just catches the corner, gets the call. Good framing job there by Glisson. It's 1-1. The 1-1 misses low and away, 2-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it over. And the 2-2. Fouled off the end of the bat. Kwiatkowski spoiling another good pitch from Newman. And Newman deals upstairs, and it's a full count. A 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 7th inning. And the pitch. Ground ball to second. Stopped by Bell, and he'll throw to first for the 3rd and final out. 7 stellar innings in the book for Newman and the Pacers. They lead the Jaguars 3-1 as we go into the 7th inning stretch. Welcome back from the 7th inning stretch. Garrett Wright out there trying to get through his 7th inning of work. Doesn't want to be one-upped by his former teammate. Pacers leading 3-1. Augusta finally getting on the board in the top half of this inning. Jack Hobson will lead it off the Pacers as they try to get that run back. RBI double. His last time up, he's 1 for 2 today. Right, closing in on 100 pitches for the evening as this first pitch misses outside for ball 1. And the 1-0. There's pitch number 100 as it's driven out into right field. This one to the warning track. It's gone! A solo home run for Jack Hobson, and the Pacers get the run right back. It's 4-1. Jack Hobson goes yard to give the Pacers their 3-run lead back. Tyler Casciato will now have to try to follow that up. Casciato 0 for 2 on the day. Hobson now with 11 home runs on the year, adding to his team lead. First pitch to Casciato catches the corner for a strike. The 0-1. Missed low and in, 1-1. Pitch upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Pitch misses outside, and it is 3-1 now. Outside, ball 4. And Casciato will pick up the walk. And that will likely do it for Garrett Wright. As we are going to have a pitching change, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a minute. And welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 7th inning, and Caleb Jatko is the new pitcher for Augusta, making his 13th appearance on the year. He's got a 1-0 record in 21 1/3 innings pitched, a 2.53 ERA, 19 strikeouts to 17 walks on the season. First man he will be facing is going to be J.B. Bell. We'll get a check throw over to first instead. Take a look at Garrett Wright, an outstanding evening for him. Six plus innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks, 6 hits, and 4 runs, all of them earned. Runner on first base, Cachado, is his responsibility, as this one's bunted into the air, but is going to end up foul. Bell squaring around a bunt again. Now he lays one down. It's a good one. It'll get the job done. The throw to first is in time. Cachado moves into scoring position at second base on the sac bunt. I'll bring up Josh Sharp. Sharp 1 for 3 today with a single. All the way back in the first inning. He's been held hitless since. First pitch is going to miss outside for a ball. Ground ball to first. Takes a nasty hop, and that's going to be a base hit. Sharp aboard with the infield single as Cachado advances to third. I don't know what kind of spin Sharp put on the ball, but if he could do that every time. So runners on the corners for the Pacers now with 1 out as Molina Rowley steps to the plate. Molina Rowley 0 for 2, but he's walked and scored a run today. First pitch, upper part of the zone, 0-1. Fastball right down the middle, 0-2. Another check throw to first base, not going to be in time. Augusta, so far the only team in the nation that has managed to catch Josh Sharp trying to swipe a bag. Now they're trying to be the one to pick him off. As this one is hit high into the air, foul territory and out of play. And the 0-2 to Molinaroli. Sharp takes off. This one's lined into center field. That's going to dunk in for a base hit. Coming home and scoring is Cachado. It's an RBI single for Molinaroli, and the Pacer lead is now 5-1.
Next is first baseman Hunter Thompson.
That'll bring up Hunter Thompson. Quiet day at the plate for Thompson. He's 0 for 3. He's got runners on first and second, however, with only one out. Goes after the first pitch and grounds it to second. After a double clutch, they'll throw it over to the bag, and Thompson will sit down as the second out as both runners advance. Bring up Donovan Glisson. Good day at the plate for him today. 2 for 3 with a single, a triple, an RBI, and a run scored. Runners on second and third for the Pacers catcher. Changeup misses low. Ball 1. The 1-0. Little softly hit ball up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Runner will score. RBI single for Glisson, and the Pacer lead is now 6-1. Off the inside of the bat, right off the hands, and that put enough of a spin on it to slow the ball down when it hit the ground, and not a whole lot you could do there. So now runners on the corners for the Pacers, 2 out, and Brody Yeomans, the DH, digging in. 0 for 1 today with a pair of walks, and he sends this one to second. That one's going to get knocked down. They'll flip to second, and they will just barely get Glisson for the third and final out. But the Pacers pick up 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. They now lead it 6-1 as we move to the 8th. And welcome back, folks. We go to the top of the 8th inning, and Blaine Newman's evening is over with. He went 7 full innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, no walks, 2 hits, and only 1 run. And a stellar start for him as he is in line to, knock on wood, hopefully get his first win of the season. Cole Evilsizer out there in relief of the Pacers starter as the first pitch hits the corner for a call strike. Evilsizer making his 20th appearance on the year. He has a 2-2 record on a 4.50 ERA, 4 saves on the season, 28 innings pitched, 29 strikeouts to 13 walks. as he deals back-to-back strikes to start the at-bat against Ty McClintock. McClintock 0 for 1, flew out his last at-bat. He's also been hit by a pitch. Just missed outside, trying to get him to chase, and it's 2-2. Gets the call, strike 3 on the corner. McClintock down looking for the first out. The Augusta fans in the crowd voicing their displeasure at the call. Back to the top of the order, Nolan Turner. 0 for 3. He's reached on a fielder's choice twice as he lofts this one out into left center field, shallow left center field, as the shortstop Cachado will make the catch. Two away quickly as Mike Morrison will come to the plate. Morrison 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice and has been hit by a pitch. Grounded out to first in his last at bat as the first pitch goes by for strike 1. Curveball missed upstairs, 1-1. Popped up foul territory, and that'll end up out of play. Count now 1-2 on Morrison. Lined into center field. That's going to dunk in for a base hit. Sharp will cut it off and throw it on in. A 2-out single extends the inning for the Jaguars. That'll bring up Parker Ingram.
At the plate is third baseman Parker Ingram.
Ingram 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Checked his swing. Pitch was on the inside corner anyway. Strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away. It's kicked by the umpire, but Glisson was right on top of it anyway. So an 0-2 count at the plate on Ingram. And Evil Sizer deals. Ooh, up and in. That's going to end up in fair territory, though. They're going to throw down to first. I think the umpire's calling it a foul ball, or it either a foul ball or it hit him. And so they're going to say hit batter. And either was one of those moments where you couldn't tell if it went off the arm or the knob of the bat. And Coach Holder is going to come out looking for an explanation. And the umpires are actually going to get together to discuss this call. So as it stands right now, it's a hit by a pitch to put runners on first and second. But the umpire meeting will either confirm or overturn. And the umpires are going to uphold the call, so hit by pitch. Puts Ingram on first and pushes Morrison over to second.
Up to bat, 23, Aiden Kennedy.
So Aiden Kennedy will dig in now. 2 on, 2 out, top of the 8th inning. In there for a call strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Put some spin on it, finds the zone again. It's 0-2. Low and inside. That'll be 1-2. Swing and a miss. Evil Sizer gets Kennedy to go around. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Pacers leading 6-1. And as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, another new man from the bullpen for Augusta. Jackson Cofield will be the new pitcher on the bump. Cofield making his 7th appearance on the year. 6.75 ERA and 5 1/3 innings pitched. 3 strikeouts to 3 walks on the season. Pitching line on Caleb Jatko. 1 inning pitch. No strikeouts, no walks, 3 hits, and only 1 run. It was earned as on the very first pitch, Griffin Rowe gets plunked on the elbow guard. He'll take first base on the hit by pitch.
Up to bat for the Pacers is number 42, Jack Hobson.
That'll bring up Jack Hobson. Hobson, 2 for 3 today with an RBI double, a solo home run. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. The throw down to second is not going to be in time. Oh, it's a stolen base for Griffin Rowe. Popped it up, foul territory. That'll end up out of play. So an 0-2 count now on Hobson. And Cofield deals. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase outside. And Hobson will go down on strikes for the first out.
Number 2, Tyler Cashado.
Tyler Cashado to the plate now. 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts to center. He's also walked and scored a run. And happened back in the last inning. Runner on second with one out. And the first pitch to Cashado, swing and a miss. Curveball got him to chase, and it's 0-1. Rowe dancing around outside. Pitch clock expired, but was able to get it off before the umpires noticed. Pitch missed outside, though, 1-1. The 1-1. Down the middle, 1-2. And the 1-2. Low and away. And it's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Just missed outside. Trying to get him to chase with that slider there. Not having much luck, though, as Cashado showing some patience. Payoff pitch. That one lined out into right field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Rounding third and coming home is Rowe. He will score. Cashado dives into second. It's an RBI double for the Pacers shortstop, and the lead is now 7-1.
Coming into bat for the Pacers is number 1, J.B. Bell.
Well, J.B. Bell will dig in. Bell 1 for 2 today. He singled all the way back in the third inning and flew out and had a nice sacrifice bunt, which set up the runners in scoring position back in the last inning. Speaking of which, there is a man on second in scoring position with one away. Got a check throw over to second base. In there for a strike. And Augusta's coming out of the dugout. They want to have a chat with the umpire. Whatever it was, the conversation is over with. We'll get back to baseball. 0-1 count at the plate on Bell, man on second. Pitch in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Ball gets away. And the wild pitch will put Cachado on third. Reaches out and fouls that one off. Ground ball to first. They're going to hold the runner at third. And Ingram just steps on the bag for the second out. And that's at the top of the order. It's Josh Sharp. Infield single his last time up, 2 for 4 today with a pair of singles and a run scored. Cofield deals, and this one's going to miss low for ball one. Fouled off, and it's 1-1. Grounder to second. Throw to first, and that will do it. Aces are unable to do anything with the double, but they do pick up a run as they lead the Jaguars 7-1, moving into the top of the ninth, trying to close it out. At the top of the ninth inning, Cole Evilsizer will try to close this one out for the Pacers as they lead the Jaguars by 6. Roland Chance will lead it off for the visitors. 1 for 3 today, a double and a run scored, the only run scored for the Jaguars here tonight. Fouls it off, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball finds the corner. It's 1-2. Tried to get him to chase outside. Checked his swing. The appeal confirms. Oh, it's a 2-2 count now on Chance. Just missed, and it's a full count. Ball 4 goes all the way to the backstop. A leadoff walk to Chance here in the ninth. Jake Vachon will dig in now with a man on first and nobody out. 1 for 3 today with a single. First pitch in there for a call strike. Evilsizer going with the curveball to catch the inner corner. 0-1 tried to hold up, could not. And it's 0-2. Back-to-back pitches in the same spot, same type of pitch. We'll see if he goes for a third time. He brings in a changeup and puts it right down the middle for a call strike 3. Was shown down looking for the first out. A reminder, these two teams will be back in action tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock p.m. for Game 2. 3 o'clock p.m. for 4 o'clock p.m. for Game 2. It's a problem when you have Augusta playing Aiken in softball as well. The schedule all looks the same. So 4 o'clock first pitch tomorrow for Game 2 of this 3-game set. One 0 pitch to Bowles finds the zone. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Changeup gets a swing and a miss. Ball gets away, but Wilson tracks it down. And the count now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Bowles goes down on strikes for the second out. Zach Kwiatkowski represents the last chance here for the Jaguars. 2 outs, 1 on. And Augusta trailing 7-1 here in the top of the ninth inning. Fastball down the middle, strike 1. Change up, missed low and away, 1-1. Another fastball, this time low, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. And the Jaguars down to their last strike. Bounces it in the dirt, and it's a full count. Curveball. That's going to nick Witowski, and he'll take first base on the hit by pitch. Our runners now on first and second as McClintock comes to the plate. 0 for 2 today, but he's been hit by a pitch as the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, 1-1. The 1-1 up and in, almost hitting him, but McClintock gets out of the way in time. Should McClintock reach, Nolan Turner, the top of the order, will be due up. Pitch just catches the corner with the changeup. It's 2-2. Curveball, ooh, just missed. A little high, a little inside, and it's a full count. And the payoff pitch. Goes with another changeup, misses high and outside, and it's ball four to load the bases. We're going to have a visit to the mound here to try to settle down Evil Sizer as Nolan Turner will step to the plate. Now Turner digging in, bases loaded with 2 outs. And the first pitch misses outside. All of a sudden, the strike zone has narrowed to a pinpoint as he's been calling that pitch all day. Same spot. Now he gets the call, 1-1. Way outside, and it is 2-1. Grounded slowly to second. From the glove to the bag, not in time. Oh, I thought they had him. Bell scooped it from the dirt straight to the bag, and the umpire says he didn't get it there in time. So it's going to be an infield single for Turner. Run scores, and it is 7-2 now. First pitch misses upstairs. They're going to appeal down to first to see if he went around. He did not. It's Mike Morrison. Single his last time up as he fouls this one off for strike one. And it wasn't mentioned earlier, but Doom Dennis is the new first baseman for the Pacers. No notification that he was even in the game. And another great-looking pitch does not get the call. And now the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Fastball down the middle. And this one's a shot to second. Knocked down by Bell. He has trouble with it. Fires to first and gets it there in time to put an end to the game as the Pacers win it 7-2 over the Jaguars. A little extra drama there in the top of the ninth inning, but the Pacers come away with the W, and Blaine Newman finally picks up his first win of the season. Losing pitcher going to be Garrett Wright on the evening. A reminder, Pacers and Jaguars will be back in action tomorrow for a 4 o'clock start time for Game 2. Game 3 following suit the very next day, April the 13th at 1 o'clock p.m. Before the Pacers head on the road for a 3-game set against North Georgia going to start on April the 17th. But thank you so much for joining us for tonight's game. I'm Marcus Johnson, and we will see you tomorrow.